This episode of Android Authority is brought to you by Atlassian. Build what's next. So we've now found the supposed images of the HTC 10. So what's the verdict for a phone that was once considered the best designed Android smartphone? Regardless of what its final name is, the one thing we know for sure is that HTC is gearing up for a somewhat radical departure in design, moving away from the looks of the HTC One M9. We've already seen a number of fuzzy images showing off the device, but today we get our hands on a few more images from OnLeaks, which was immediately followed by a detailed press render. As expected, the new HTC 10 removes the boom sound front-facing speakers in favor of a design that's more akin to the HTC One A9, especially on the front side. Taking the place of front-facing speakers is a front-facing fingerprint scanner built into the phone's home button, which is flanked by two capacitive keys. On the back is a fairly minimalist design, though the chamfered edges help give it an extra bit of flair. From the front to the back and even its somewhat curved-looking design, we can't help but feel this phone seems a bit like an odd mix of Samsung and HTC's design language, with perhaps a tiny bit of Moto-esque shape thrown in for good measure. In addition to the new images, OnLeaks also unofficially confirmed a few things about the specs, namely that we'll see a 5.15-inch Quad HD display, a Qualcomm Snapdragon 820 processor with an Adreno 530 GPU, 4 GB of RAM, a 12-megapixel main camera, and a USB Type-C for charging. That said, these are prototype specs, so the final model may differ slightly. Well, I'm underwhelmed. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Now let's talk Google's hands-free, and it's not Android Pay. It's a little bit different. When Google was teasing its hands-free payment method last year, we didn't really know what to make of it. The service allows users to pay at retailers and restaurants simply by mentioning that they'd like to, quote, pay with Google. Hands-free is an app that runs on Android 4.2 and up. When you set up the app, you'll create an account and link a credit card or debit card to it. Upload a photo of yourself and now you're good to go. When you walk into a hands-free supported store or restaurant, the app interfaces with the cashier's register via Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. So when you say that you'd like to pay with Google, all the cashier has to do is verify that you are who you say you are via the photo you've uploaded. No cards, no cash, and you don't even have to pull your phone out of your pocket. You just take the items and go. Transaction processed. Pretty cool, I'll grant you, but we have to be cautious when it comes to security in these types of situations, especially because Google's not giving us any details about how they're going to secure the transaction. But it's a very limited test rollout just in San Francisco, and it is completely separate at this point from Android Pay. So we'll keep you up to date. Now this is normally Hindi's beat, but I gotta talk about my new addiction, Clash Royale, and I be ponin' peeps. Following the huge success of Clash of Clans, the game developer Supercell has released a new strategy game to the Google Play Store, and it's called Clash Royale. And it's a real-time multiplayer game that stars the Royales. The aim of the game is to knock the enemy king or queen from their towers on the other side of the field. In doing so, you win trophies and crowns, which in turn will earn you rewards, new cards, and upgrades of your existing cards. The game takes place in real time, so you will need a steady internet connection to play. This keeps getting interesting though, as you'll be able to battle against players from all around the world with different strategies and different cards. You'll also challenge your clanmates and friends to private duels if you're not keen on battling in random battles. Now I really like this game because it's a great balance of being both a casual game and a good strategy game. Not a lot of games strike that balance just right, but you have to be very careful and thoughtful about what cards you play at what time and manage your elixir intelligently. And if you care to, you can find a clan on Clash Royale called Fallen Empire. If you find a player named Paladin Pup, yours truly, challenge me. I'll be your Huckleberry. Unleash your team's potential with Atlassian's collaboration software so you can work and communicate better together. You can assign, track, manage tasks for any project no matter how complex. Create and share content, organize results, and bring team members up to speed. Now, two reasons I like Atlassian so much is that it allows me to communicate in a way that I feel most comfortable. I can type it out in chat, or I can do one-on-one video and communicate verbally. I like that a lot. The second thing is that it's a great tool for collaborating and managing code in real time, regardless of where you are in the world. Go to Atlassian.com to learn more and see how Jira, Confluence, HipChat, and Bitbucket give your team everything you need to organize, discuss, and complete shared work. That's Atlassian.com. Unleash the potential of your team. Build what's next.